Hold up, was JT using Nicki Minaj this entire time just to get ahead in her career? Child, so it looks like we finally know the real reason why JT went from making diss tracks about Nicki to suddenly becoming her lapdog. Because Nicki just exposed her for being fake, using her as a stepping stone to get ahead in her career. This came as a shock to people because it really looked like Nicki and JT had developed an actual friendship over the last couple of years. I mean, Nicki allowed JT to jump on her song and even brought her out to perform on her tour. However, it looks like while Nicki was doing all these things because she actually liked JT was secretly plotting on how to use Nicki and ditch her once she's done. Unfortunately for JT, Nicki caught on, and word on the street is Nicki is no longer interested in having JT in her camp. Okay, so in case y'all somehow missed out on all the drama between JT and Nicki, you better sit back for this, cause it's a whole lot of tea finna be spilled. This entire mess went down just a few days ago when JT released her highly anticipated EP, City Cinderella. A lot of people came out to support her and praised her for the project because this was her first complete solo project ever, and she'd been talking about it for a little minute. She initially teased it as her debut album, but just a few days before its release, she switched up and said it was gonna be an EP. Now, while JT was receiving all these praises from people, a lot of people noticed that Nicki was unusually quiet and did not lift a finger to support JT at all. She acted like she hadn't even known the project was gonna be released, and of course, people found this very weird because JT did not hold back from promoting Nicki's Pink Friday 2 album when it came out. She liked every single post about it, posted it on her IG stories, and made several videos rapping the songs on the album. Even that aside, JT has literally lost the relationship she had with other female rappers like Cardi B and Megan, all because of her affiliation to Nicki. If y'all remember, JT put her entire career on the line and pretty much slimmed her chances of ever getting a Grammy when she spoke out for Nicki after the Grammys awarded her and Ice Spice for their song Barbie World, only to snatch the award back in 5 minutes and give it to somebody else. At the time, JT put up this tweet that said, "I salute Nicki Minaj for not tapping out and still dropping music, knowing it's so many odds against her. It's big money to end Nicki, but it's a bigger God. Keep being you. Your legacy will never be undone. Nicki Minaj, I love you." JT got a lot of heat for this, with people even calling her a lapdog, but she still stood on business and rallied behind Nicki. Now, you would think Nicki would at least try to return the favor by sharing a link to JT's album or even posted it on her stories, but babies, it was crickets. But that wasn't even the worst part. On the exact same day that JT released her EP, Nicki decided to jump on Stationhead with her barbs and got to acting messy. During her session on Stationhead, she went and said some shady things that people immediately linked to JT. She talked about how someone who used to not like her suddenly went from hating her to liking her. Nicki insinuated that she was blindsided by this person, and that after this person showed her their true colors, she had to sit back and wonder why she even allowed herself to get close to them in the first place, knowing very well they ain't like her in the past.
But you also have to question why a person would go from unliking you to loving you. Is that odd? Well, you don't say.
When Nicki said this, a lot of people immediately started speculating that she was talking about JT, because JT actually used to be a Nicki hater before she and Nicki became friends. I mean, do y'all remember the diss track that JT made about Nicki and them old tweets of her age shaming Nicki?
Nicki can't rip no beat. That hoe ain't even in the tree. She been with me, but she got dropped like some grocery. I'm gon' Nicki. I don't care. I'm beefing with Nicki, but I ain't no Remy. I got that Remy in my house, and you know I got plenty. This ain't Brazilian. This that upscale. I got your and he love it cause I'm that. I'm that. I'm that. Why you hoes looking? Cause I'm that. Y'all and I'm tired. So I'm that. And we gonna be selling out shows.
You have the link with quality control now. You shouted out P the other day. There is a group that they have over there that keeps mentioning your name because they want to do a song with you. Would you do a record with the City Girls? Next question.
Either that pause means it's already done or like loaded.
Well, I don't know. What I will say is that a few years ago, I saw a video of them, and I asked someone on their team at that time. I asked someone about them. Like, oh my God, I heard that, and I saw this video, and that's cute. That like, I was thinking about jumping on a record, one of their records that was out at that time. And then social media happened. You know what I'm saying? Social media happened with when, you know, people will say things about someone, like an artist, whether they tweet it or say it, or whether they get pulled, whether it gets pulled out of them in an interview or something like that. And the thing is, whenever you post something on the internet, it's there forever.
Yeah.
Whenever you say something in an interview, it's there forever. So, as a human being, an artist is a human being first. So, if I, as just a regular human, was about to do something with you, if I was about to go out to dinner with you tonight, and then I get something that says, yo, she don't really f you like that. She was saying this and she don't really like you, and she said she hopes you actually, you know, never pop or never flourish and da da da. I'm not gonna go out to dinner with you anymore, because now I know that I like you, but you don't really like me. So so, you know, I'm just, you know, that's just a human way to feel. If you hear somebody was saying things about you, not just one thing, but repeated things, repeated tweets for years, not just one thing. So
it's hard to let that go.
No, it's let go.
Yeah.
It's let go. But it's about, why would I work with somebody that doesn't like me?
Right.
Now, after this, Nicki and JT got in touch through the City Girls manager and mended things. But a lot of people always suspected that Nicki hadn't actually forgiven JT and that she just pretended to be over the whole thing. The allegations got fueled when Nicki forced JT to rap that diss track again on an IG live last year. People felt like Nicki was trying to humiliate her by making her rap that song on live, knowing good and well thousands of people were watching.
Well, I could tell you was a troublemaker because you was the one saying all types of crazy and doing diss records against me in the car when you was in the car. How that song go? Rap that song right now.
My diss song is saying, wait, what it say? Nicki can't rip no. She ain't even from the streets. So I was in my little tea.
No, finish. Keep it going.
Wait, I don't remember. I don't know. I said Nicki ain't even from the streets. Nicki can't rip no. She ain't even from the streets. I'ma drop you like a bag of groceries. You know what a grocery store have and you drop it at the door?
Mm-hmm.
With you in my delusional mind, in my little sheet, in my scammer days, I was just so mad. Like, I don't know why I was so mad.
Now, going back to what Nicki said, everything she said seems to be a perfect description of JT. JT is the only person in her camp who used to be a op and then turned to one of her friends. And from the looks of it, Nicki didn't completely get over JT dissing her, but she overlooked it and still accepted her. However, it looks like JT might have done something to make Nicki question her loyalty all over again. Some people claim Nicki wanted JT to sign to her record label, Heavy on it, but JT turned the offer down. Somebody said, they saying Nicki Minaj mad cause JT didn't sign the Heavy on it. Hello, I wouldn't either. Now, even though this might sound wild to some of y'all, Nicki has actually been trying to recruit some female rappers to sign to her label, but they've all turned her down, and she has not been taking it very well. If y'all remember, this was revealed not too long ago when Ice Spice's ex-BFF Baby Storm posted screenshots of her chat with Ice Spice, in which she claimed Nicki was mad at her because she turned down an offer to sign to her record label. In the text, Ice accused Nicki of giving her an awful record deal. And when she asked Nicki to give her a better one, Nicki told her to be grateful about what she's getting because she didn't question Lil Wayne when he signed her to Young Money over 10 years ago. She keeps saying, oh, when Wayne was signing me, I didn't question, blah, blah. But me and her are in different places in our career when that happened. Like, I'm already signed, so why would I work backwards? Nah, it's just unnecessary. Like, she gaslights me too much. I gotta love her from a distance for my mental health. So it looks like Nicki was trying to manipulate Ice into signing an awful deal, but she was smart enough to read that contract. And from the looks of it, the same thing happened with JT, and now Nicki's on station head throwing subs at her. As usual, people had their own thoughts about this. Like this person who said, no one ever does anything to Nicki. No one has denied her being the best female rapper, let alone one of the best rappers, period. So I never understand why she has always had beef with girls who just want to grow and build. Another person said, of course she did. Why are y'all surprised? It's all over Twitter. That woman is bitter and will continue to be. Sad as hell. JT turned on all the girls who genuinely liked her for someone who don't even like her. Yikes. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think of Nicki dissing JT? And do y'all really think that JT was being fake, or is Nicki just being weird again and dissing her for not signing to her label? Y'all been knew what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.